Welcome to Strategy Saturday. I'm Charles Carillo, and today we're going to be discussing understanding capital gains as it relates to real estate investing. Make sure to speak to your tax professional for individualized advice. So real estate has a number of tax benefits, and capital gains is one of those. It allows you to pay a lower tax rate on assets owned over 1 year. Long-term capital gains rates range from 0% to 20% depending on your income, where ordinary income tax rates top out at 37%. Capital gains allows you to pay a much lower rate on certain assets owned over 1 year. Now, short-term capital gains are taxed at ordinary income rates, and these are for assets that are usually held for less than 1 year. In this episode, I am discussing capital gains on investment properties, but if you're selling your primary residence and you are single, you will pay no capital gains tax on the first $250,000 of profit, excess over cost basis. Married couples will enjoy a $500,000 exemption. There are, however, some restrictions, so speak to a tax professional. So there are three main ways you can benefit from capital gains rates: selling a stock owned more than 1 year, selling a rental property owned more than 1 year, and selling a business. Now, wages, regular ordinary dividends, and rental income and income from flipping homes owned less than 1 year are taxed at ordinary income tax rates. Just holding those properties or assets for 1+ years will allow you to pay a much lower rate. A closing thought being, though, if you own a good rental property and you're just looking to purchase a new rental property and use some of the equity you've built up, I would suggest refinancing the rental property, or if rates have increased since when you mortgaged the property last, maybe look into a supplemental loan or a second mortgage to try and access the equity tax-free. Real estate has so many benefits for real estate investors to pay little or no taxes, but make sure to speak to your tax professional for individualized advice. So I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate, review, subscribe, submit comments and potential show topics at globalinvestorspodcast.com. Look forward to 2 more episodes next week. See you then.
Nothing in this episode should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Any investment opportunities mentioned on this podcast are limited to accredited investors. Any investments will only be made with proper disclosure, subscription documentation, and are subject to all applicable laws. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of Syndication Superstars LLC exclusively.